welcome back everyone for some more fun with FIFA 10. And today's video is going to feature Atletico Madrid versus Barcelona. And this is the marquee matchup in this year's UEFA Champions League quarterfinals. And I thought I had featured these two teams in one video before, but I just remembered that it was Athletic Bilbao versus Barcelona, so I figured I'd play against Barcelona, which I should say this is the fourth time I'm going to be playing against them, but this time I'm going to be playing as Atletico Madrid in the Vicente Calderon, because that's where the second leg of the quarterfinal match is going to be. And I'm not even going to say again what Barcelona's about, because I already covered this team 3 times, but Atletico Madrid is facing a 2-1 deficit in the Champions League quarterfinals, even though they did take a 1-0 lead through a Fernando Torres goal, but they ended up going down to 10 men because of Torres getting 2 yellow cards. So they do have that away goal, but at the same time, this is Barcelona. They are one of the top teams in Europe, so it is going to be tough for them to come back. Is it going to be impossible? Absolutely not, but it's going to be a whole lot tougher, especially since they are facing that deficit against a team like Barcelona that has a potent attack of Lionel Messi, Luis Suarez, and Neymar. I always like these opening cinematics here. I don't know why I skipped them the past couple times.
These two teams are packed full of born competitors.
But yeah, I don't know why it's... See, Atletico Madrid is only 4.5 stars on here, but as you can see from that lineup alone, they're pretty much stacked. And if you see their bench, they're stacked as well. And you see Barcelona's lineup. I have the MSN line up front with Rakitic, Xavi, and I think there was Sergio Busquets in there too. But yeah, this ended up being a really tough game, which I expected that because this is Barcelona. But also, whenever I played as Atletico Madrid in the past, they got kind of shaky on defense. So I just wanted to see how well this defense ends up being against Messi, Suarez, and Neymar. And see David Villa, the former Barcelona man, who is currently playing for New York City FC last time I checked. So, but yeah, he enjoyed a spell at Atletico Madrid. As a matter of fact, he was on the team when they won the title a couple years ago in La Liga. Broke the monopoly of Real Madrid and Barcelona winning all the time.
David Villa.
Of course, it's looking likely that Barcelona is going to take the title again this year, which Villa should have done a better job of that shot. But
and almost the first goal. Keeper gets it away. Rakitic.
You see Rakitic here. Dani Alves is the right back for Barcelona. David Villa trying to make something happen here. Torres with a nice goal there in the near post. I'm still trying to figure out that celebration, though. All he's doing is just flapping his arm around. But anyway, who am I to judge? It's 1-0 Atletico Madrid. As you can see, Suarez was trying to apply pressure, which Lionel Messi with the ball here.
Here's Fernando Torres.
I'm sorry, I said Sergio Busquets earlier. It's Iniesta that makes up the midfield trio. It's Iniesta, Xavi, and Rakitic in the middle. I don't know why I said Busquets, especially since he was the featured player that was on the Barcelona thing that I had skipped. As you can see, pretty good corner there, but good job defending there by Vermaelen. Should he say Vermaelen? Atletico applying the pressure early on against Barcelona. Yeah, I wasn't surprised at all how tight this was going to be, especially in the first half here. Because Barcelona is a tough team to try to get used to playing against. Juanfran trying to make it happen here, and nice individual effort there. Making it 2-0 Atletico Madrid. But yeah, I was really happy a couple seasons ago when they won the La Liga title. It's nice to see someone other than Barcelona and Real Madrid lifting the title for once. And it looked like they were in the running for the title this year, but I just think that the distance between themselves and Barcelona is just too much to overcome unless something strange happens, but it looks like Barcelona is going to be taking the title once again this year, much to my chagrin, but...
This is Fernando Torres.
See, Fernando Torres, like I said earlier, he was the guy that scored for Atletico against Barcelona in the Champions League quarterfinal first leg this past Tuesday. With Barcelona very well organized. You see, I got called by for a handball there. Not gonna argue with it. That was kind of like a weak handball, but you know, you are not supposed to touch a ball with your hand, so I can't argue with that.
David Villa. He's made a great run here. He'll shoot. Excellent save.
Pinto very nearly putting that in his own goal there, barely able to get that out of bounds for a corner kick. Once again, good defending by Barcelona in the corner there. I don't think I could have done any better with that. It's just how well they are.
His control let him down there.
As in terms of formation and that, and you see Barcelona with a decent spell of formation, possession there rather.
Only the keeper to beat. He got him into that.
See, I don't know why he didn't shoot the first time there. He kind of took an extra step there. I've noticed that sometimes when I play the game, I push the shoot button and it ends up not shooting for me. As you can see, Torres hitting the crossbar there. Should have been 3-0 Atletico. And see, Suarez was trying to make something happen there. A nice goal there by David Villa. And I think that was Torres with the assist there. You see David Villa wearing the captain's armband, and it's 3-0 Atletico. No, that wasn't Torres. I think that was Juan. Dani Alves passing it to Suarez. Suarez trying to make something happen there, but to no avail. Vermaelen and Mascherano are actually the center-back partnership on here for Barcelona, even though Mascherano is technically a defensive midfielder in this game. But you see David Villa scoring once again. That's his second goal of the game. That's 4-0 Atletico. But yeah, I've seen that Mascherano has been utilized as a center-back as of recent seasons, so I figured even though he's a defensive midfielder in this game, I was going to have him being in the central defense for Barcelona here, and I can't say it hasn't been bad because he is a rather formidable opponent, especially when you're trying to get into the box there. See Suarez trying to go up there. Former Liverpool player alongside Emiliano Insua there. Arda Turan, who now plays for Barcelona, did play for Atletico Madrid. Once again, good defense by Vermaelen there, reading that pass. And that's the end of the first half, and Atletico has a 4-0 lead over Barcelona.
They've dominated possession.
See some of the stats here before I start the second half. 62% formation, possession of 38. I don't know why I keep saying formation instead of possession. Oh, that was Felipe with the assist and not Juan. But anyway, time to begin the second half here. As you can see, Barcelona's trying to make something happen here, but I'm not really giving them an inch if I can help it. You can see David Villa coming the other way. Barca wins the ball back here.
Cut that out well, didn't he?
But yeah, speaking of the Champions League match that happened this past Tuesday, I was really disappointed to see not only Atletico lose, but the way that they lost, you know, and I don't care what anybody says, that second yellow by Fernando Torres, as a matter of fact, both yellows by him were rather stupid, and that would have been easily avoidable. Yeah, he may have scored that vital away goal for Atletico, but he put his team in a heck of a pickle by having them play with 10 men for about an hour. So that really didn't help things. If it wasn't for that, I think they would have had the advantage over Barcelona, because they were doing really good up until then. And it just happened. You just knew sooner or later that Barcelona was going to break through, and sure enough they did with 2 Luis Suarez goals in 11 minutes, second half minutes, so... But yeah, rather couple silly mistakes by Fernando Torres, and the tie is pretty much Barcelona's to lose. And I do say that just because of how tough they are of an opponent. They are one of the better teams in Europe, and you know, you don't want to give them that kind of cushion, and for Fernando Torres to get a double yellow card like that was really foolish. As you can see, Ivan Rakitic making way for Santana. And I figured I'd make a substitution of my own here. And I saw that Arda Turan was getting close to being fatigued, so I'm gonna substitute him for Christian Rodriguez. Barca's already making another substitute from what I see up in that icon there.
Easy for the defender.
David Villa.
Atletico with the counter-attack. If they have any chance in the second half in the Champions League, they're going to have to be efficient on the counter-attack. And they need to be more disciplined. I know there's a bunch of yellow cards that got issued, most of them going towards Atletico players, so they do have to watch out for that, because if they get many more yellows, they're going to end up having players suspended for the semi-finals, even if they make it that far.
His first change of the night. The scoreline is taking on an embarrassing look now. It's so distracting.
And I just realized that was my substitution that came up, not Barcelona's. I thought Barcelona was going to make another change, and I didn't realize I had just opted to make a substitution myself, so... A little bit of a brain fart there on my part. Good defense there by Barcelona. Nice steal there by Thiago from Iniesta.
Here's Fernando Torres. We can cross it now.
Torres trying to make something happen here. Passes it to David Villa with a nice goal. Yeah, you could argue that Pinto should have done a better job there. I mean, geez, he was right there. Yeah, I should have took a better look at the highlight there, but yeah, I kind of find it hard to believe that he gave up a goal like that. But credit to David Villa for making that kind of attempt, though. See Rodriguez stealing the ball from Messi.
Knocked into a good position. Oh, he's got clear.
David Villa once again. You think the last goal was something? You should see this one. Is Pinto even really trying at this point? Yeah, 2, I think, easy goals that Villa scored there. Pinto really should have done a better job there. And it's 8-0 Atletico. Why do I keep saying Barcelona? Oh, you know why? Because I'm so used to hearing them being in a lead in real life. And whenever I'm playing as another team, I'm half tempted to say Barcelona, even though I'm clearly not playing as them.
Xavi. That's a good piece of defending.
And see, Barcelona's struggling to keep the ball here. Thiago to Juan Fran here.
This is Fernando Torres.
Fernando Torres once again working on the wing. Villa almost making something happen again, but luckily Pinto was right there, and good defense once again by, I believe that was either Vermaelen or Mascherano. And once again, I'm having trouble with the aerial duels there.
It's Fernando Torres.
Okay, Torres once again.
Thiago. Can he get past him?
Known for scoring against Barcelona in the Champions League. Not only did they score this past Tuesday for Atletico, but he was also the one that scored the clinching goal for Chelsea when they beat Barcelona in the semi-finals the same year that they won the Champions League title. As a matter of fact, Chelsea is the last English team to win the Champions League title. I hate to say that considering how much I dislike Chelsea, but the only English team left in the Champions League right now is actually Manchester City, and they're tied 2-2 in aggregate, but they do have those 2 away goals on PSG.
Press their advantage home. The defense survived.
And to say this it was a little bit of a mess of a match, that was. The PSG and Manchester City game, I thought it was a bit of a mess because most of the goals were because of mistakes made in the game, but, you know, it is what it is, and they're going to be at the Etihad Stadium with the 2 away goal advantage Manchester City does, so PSG has a little bit of work to do in order to come out of that tie. And of course, Ibrahimovic, who is the forward for PSG, has not won a Champions League title, and he's looking for that elusive trophy, but it's going to be hard. I'm not saying that that PSG won't come back from this or anything, but it's going to be hard, especially for them giving up those 2 away goals. And there's the end of the match, which I'm sure Messi's happy about that because we're getting close to being fatigued here. And I don't know why. I don't know, it seems like while I'm recording this that my video is starting to skip. I don't know what that's about, but anyways, that is the end of the match right there, and you get to see some of the stats here, so got 3 assists here. I only got 1 assist. I think that one in the second half was by Torres. Let me just make sure. Yeah, I was right. Because of that pass from to David Villa, that easy goal that he scored. He scored a couple easy goals, as you can see that one right there. Okay, quitting the main menu. And that's it for this match, so thank you guys so much for watching this.